Welcome to Victorious Living with Pastor Anu. Get your paper and pen. Let's learn today. If you're in your car, driving and listening, be safe. You can watch and listen to the program on KKVV, Facebook and YouTube anytime. Like, comment and share the program. Let's make this world a better place to live. And let's start with your life. You are important. That is why you need to live victorious.
Yes, my friend, you are important. And that is why you need to live victorious. And this program is totally dedicated and designed for you so that we can help you, stand by you, and be part of your journey. Today, I have an amazing guest. We are going to know her today, and she is by birth a Jewish person. So at the end, we will have the blessing and the prayer in Jewish. Isn't it amazing? Wow. So before that, let's read the Bible a little. Rejoice in the Lord always. Philippians chapter 4 verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again I say rejoice. Let your presentation, moderation be known unto all men, because the Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing, but in everything pray. So whatever you might be going through today, we are going to pray for you. Financial problem, physical problem, challenges with finance, and maybe challenges with your body, no matter what it is, maybe relationship, but God is going to touch the area of your need today. This is my promise, because God promises us in His Bible. Okay, so let's welcome our guest today. Please tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Bruni Mandracchia, and I was born in Barcelona, Spain, but raised in Puerto Rico. I was adopted, so my adopted parents are also Jewish. So I was there in Puerto Rico until I was 16 years old before we came to America.
So many times I talk about the spirit of adoption, because many people who do not know God, they feel like they're orphan.
Yes.
And how was it being adopted to and submitted to the parents who are not your parents?
Well, I always felt that that I didn't fit in. I didn't fit in. I was missing something inside me. My parents that had adopted me, they were family. We were all family together. So they were like padrinos. They were like godparents. So I was like their godparent, their godchild. And so they raised me. They were wonderful. My mother was very strict, Orthodox Jewish woman. My father was a rabbi. And so he was a scribe. He would write the Torah.
Wow.
And so I learned a lot. I was raised in a synagogue in Puerto Rico, Besholom, but we were also children of Inquisition. So our background comes from the Inquisition. So our family descended only about 500 years. We were supposed to either convert to Catholicism or die. And so our descendants came on the ship with Christopher Columbus. That's our legacy.
Wow.
So we learned to be Anusim. And Anusim means hidden Jews. Outside we would be like regular people, but we lived in what's called a finca. And that's like the forestry of Puerto Rico in the mountains. So we always practiced our Judaism in home. And my father and my mother would have a wall on the east side. And so because we lived in a wooden house. So on the east side was a mizrach, where we would look at Jerusalem and pray towards the east. But then we would hide it whenever somebody would come. She would have a picture. We would have our Shabbat candles, our menorah, our mezuzot. But inside our home, we would close everything off. And on Friday nights, we would open with the candles and the blessings. And we were a Jewish home. That's how we survived. We always survived everything in hiding.
Oh my God.
And we learned how to survive. So when our community became reform, more liberal, because they had also a traditional or Orthodox synagogue in San Juan. So we go there for the high holidays and the feast days and everything like that.
Wow, Jesus is Jewish. Many
Yes.
of you know who are watching, they would know Jesus is Jewish. How do you feel when you know that you belong to the same tribe?
I didn't know. Well, I didn't know that Yeshua was, he was the forbidden Messiah. We were forbidden to read the book, that forbidden book.
Wow.
So that's what they would call it, the forbidden book.
So how did you become a believer?
And so in 1984, when my son was born, my third son, after going through, I was in a marriage with a lot of abuse, a lot of verbal and physical abuse, and I came out of my own community, and so my marriage was contracted. It wasn't about love. It was about someone that needed papers, he was Mexican and he needed to be a citizen here. And so through the years, my family connected me with him. I was pregnant of my first daughter, and I needed a father and he needed papers, so he adopted my daughter. So it was like the adoption from the adoption.
Right.
And so that day when my son was born, he didn't want my son. He didn't want a child. He didn't want any more children, just the one that I had. And so at that point, I just wanted to get rid of my life. I didn't fit. I just wanted to, I just wanted to destroy my life. I just wanted to commit suicide, and that was it. And so at that point when my son was born, went home, all I saw was medicine, all I saw was wine, and I just overdosed. And my baby boy was being taken care of by my neighbors. When I came, all I heard was a siren, and in that siren, I didn't know. I was at that point that I didn't know, because I just had a baby, and I just took medicine, all the medicines that was in the medicine cabinet. All I heard was my husband is, just die, pig, just die. And for us, marranos, pigs, is like, it's a curse to us because we're Jewish.
Yes.
And so when I heard that and I woke, I was in a mental hospital because I was 51. So, and then I was just having a baby. So they thought it was like post-birth and all of that. All I remember was that there was a man dressed in white that appeared to me at that hospital. And when I looked under my pillow, because they were giving us medicine, I was throwing out the medicine. I didn't want it. I was just saving it and then throwing it out. But this man appeared to me in white. And all I saw was just not even a form, just his beard, white, beautiful man. And he was saying to follow him. But I didn't understand. I thought he was a doctor. And I needed a sign. I said, I need to know the will for me to be here. He says, look under your pillow. When I looked, there was a picture of my children. Who brought it there? Who put it there? I don't know. And so the next day when the doctor came and he says, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just going through the transition of, we know this husband. We saw what happened. And I said, but where is the man in white? So what are you talking about? There was a man that came to me. So they kept me for 3 days thinking that I was, I was crazy. And so they sent me home. I'm here with my little boy. And I said, it's a will to see my daughter, my 2 oldest daughter and my son. Because that's the pictures I had.
Right.
But it wasn't until about 3 years later that this man in my room appeared to me again. I was asleep. All I felt was this humming. It was humming. It was like a humming. And I felt this pressure here on my chest. When I woke up, the room was lit. It was totally lit. And I saw this man again, just straight up. And he just he says, Ani, 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 I. Ani Adonai. I am Adonai. I am the Lord. And I've been looking for him. But I was looking for him through the Torah because my father told me, you'll find the Mashiach through the Torah. And on that time, in that season, it was Yom Kippur. So I was looking through Yom Kippur, and it wasn't until I found out that the red heifer, the sacrifice of the red heifer, was cleaning me, was washing me. And so he appears to me, he's standing before me, he's showing me the red heifer, he's showing me the life, and he says to follow me.
How many years ago?
And that was 3 years later.
No, this incident was how many years ago?
Was this incident happened when I was, I was 28 years old. And that wasn't until I was 32 that my life totally complete, because this man just kept on appearing to me. And I kept on reading the Bible that the angel of the Lord encamps around you. The angel of the Lord, and he forgives. And so when he appeared to me this last time, And it wasn't until I was about 32 years old,
Yes.
and he appears to me again, and he says, Hineni, follow me. I am. And all I heard was, Hineni, Hineni, Hineni. I am here. I am here.
Wow.
And so I said the same thing, Hineni, I am here.
Wow.
And then I started praying to him, Baruch atah b'shem Adonai, blessed are you. Blessed are you, God. Blessed are you, Lord. And then all of a sudden it was this heart, my heart just pounded, and my everything inside me was full. That emptiness wasn't that I was missing my parents.
Right.
It was that the Mashiach was in my heart. But I didn't know I was chosen to be one of his teachers.
Wow.
Not only his follower, but his teacher.
So
of
you
his
teach
Torah.
Bible. I heard that you teach in Hebrew.
Yes.
And you're expert in Hebrew. Of course, you're a Jewish descendant, so you know Hebrew. So we're going to, I have heard that Hebrew language has healing power.
Yes.
If you speak it, if you hear it, it heals the body.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, how do you reach out to people? What do you tell them that Jesus is Messiah? And
What I teach to them is that Mashiach was born. He was born in Jewish family. He was a Jew from the very beginning. He is the revealment and the essence that goes beyond time and space.
Right.
And he's the angel of the Lord that was revealed to us from the very beginning. He's the Ruach that was upon the waters in the very beginning.
Right.
He's the one that revealed himself, being the angel of the Lord taking us out from Mitzrayim, where now that we're celebrating Passover. He's the angel that was showing us.
Right.
And he's the one that took us to the promised land. And he was the one that revealed to us the Torah
Right.
through the words by the finger of God.
Yes, wonderful. I want you to pray with people for the physical healing, for the emotional healing. And many of us will not understand. So as you pray in Hebrew, translate it in in English as well.
Yes.
Yeah? So can you do that?
Yes. Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, our King, we come before you, Yeshua HaMashiach, the true Messiah of Israel. I pray, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, that you would touch the people that are watching, and you will heal them according to Numbers chapter 6. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai panav alecha v'chunecha, Yair Adonai panav alecha v'sem lecha shalom. The Lord bless you. The Lord watch over you. May his countenance be upon you and grant you his shalom. And Hashem said to Moshe, place my name upon my people, that they would always be upon me, my people of Israel. And so we say together, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hashem, God, is one. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Mishaberak be Adonai, Abraham ve'Yitzhak ve'Yaakov. May he that heals through Abraham, Yitzhak, Isaac, through Yaakov, Jacob. May he also, Mishaberak Refuah Shalema, may he also heal you and give you complete recovery, in complete victory through his life, through Sarah, through Rivka, through Leah, and through Rachel, through the matriarch of Israel. May you always be blessed and sealed through Yeshua HaMashiach. He is the Messiah of Israel. And also, as Paul says, go to the Jew first to bring salvation. But there is no respecter of people, because he is the Messiah of all languages. He will reveal to you. If you are an Arab, he will reveal to you as an Arab. He will say Shalom Aleichem, and he will come to you. And if you're Jewish, he'll come to you and say Shalom Aleichem, peace unto you. If you are Indian, if you are Asian, if you are an American, however you are in every language, he will appear to you according to your custom. He will appear to you, and because he transcends languages.
Right.
And he is the one that will fulfill Abraham's covenant.
Yes.
The nation that has more. He is what the father of faith. He is the father that will multiply. And through whatever we go through in our life, whatever we go through in in our life, whatever we're struggling with, He is there, and
Yes.
He speaks all languages.
Yes.
And even if we don't understand,
Yes.
He will speak to you, ruach through ruach,
Right.
spirit through spirit.
Oh, what a blessing! What a blessing to have you. I'm sure your life is transformed today. Something that has happened, that something somewhere God has touched your life today. You'll never be the same again. Until I see you again, stay encouraged and live in victory.
Shalom.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you liked the program today. You can connect with us on our Instagram and Facebook at PSANURADHA or log on to our website at coachanuradha.co.in. You can also call us at 360-599-5219.